Okay, this is the first session on LMS techniques for business decision. This session is for BBM or BBA 6th semester Kuampu University. The first session is correlation analysis, introduction, meaning and types of correlation. So in this session we can cover ಇಂಟ್ರಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಟು ಕಾರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್. ಕಾರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸೆಷನ್ help the students to be familiar with the term correlation. The students will know about the different types of correlation. So this help the student to understand the definition and concept of correlation and types of correlation. Session outcome of this session, students should be able to understand the concept of correlation. Students should also be able to express their opinion regarding the types of correlation. Introduction to correlation. In today's business world, we come across many activities which are dependent on each other. In business, we see a large number of problems involving the use of two or more variables. Identifying these variables and its dependency helps us in resolving the many problems. Many times there are problems or situations where two variables seem to move in the same direction, such as both are increasing or decreasing. At times, an increasing in one variable is accompanied by a decline in another. For example, family income and expenditure. Next is price of a product and its demand. So advertisement expenditure and sales volume, etc. If two quantities vary in such a way that movements in one are accompanied by movements in the other, then these quantities are said to be correlated. Correlated ಅಂದರೆ ಸಹ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ವಿಷಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಎರಡು ವಿಷಯಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳು ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಹೇಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಪ್ರೈಸಿಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಡಿಮಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈನ್ಫಾಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಈಲ್ಡಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಸೇಲ್ಸಿಗೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಈ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಬಂಧವನ್ನು ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಓದಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸಹ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ correlation refers to a process for establishing the relationship between two variables. We learned we way to get a general idea about whether or not two variables are related is to plot them on a scatter plot. While there are many measures of association for variables which are measured at the ordinal or higher level of measurement, correlation is the most commonly used approach. So next is meaning of correlation. Correlation is a statistical technique to ascertain the association or relationship between two or more variables. Correlation analysis is a statistical technique to study the degree and the direction of relationship between two or more variables. A correlation coefficient is a statistical measure of the degree to which changes to the value of one variable predict change to the value of another. When the fluctuation of one variable reliably predicts a similar fluctuation in another variable, there is often a tendency to think that means that change in one's cause the change in the other. The measure the degree of association or relationship between two variables quantitatively an index of relationship is used and it is termed as coefficient of correlation. Coefficient of correlation is a numerical index that tells us to what extent the two variables changes with the variations in the other. The coefficient of correlation is always symbolized either by small r or it is a p or h o. But normally, so coefficient of correlation is used the symbolically by small r. Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation. The notation small r is known as the product movement correlation coefficient or Karl Pearson's coefficient of correlation. The size of correlation indicates the amount, that means or degree or the extent of correlation between two variables. If the correlation is positive, the value of correlation is a positive. Whenever the answer is positive, it is a positive correlation. So answer plus ಬಂದ್ರೆ positive correlation ಅಂತ ಕರೀರಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ and if the correlation is negative, the value of correlation is negative. Thus, the signs of the coefficient indicate the kind of relationship. The value of correlation varies from plus 1 to minus 1. That is very important. So answer for correlation is always plus 1 to minus 1. Uses of correlation. So the first and foremost of correlation analysis helps in deriving precisely the degree and the direction of such relationship. The effect of correlation is to reduce the range of uncertainty of our prediction. The prediction based on correlation analysis will be more reliable and near to reality. Next, users. Correlation analysis contributes to the understanding of economic behavior, aids in locating the critically important variables on which others depend, may reveal to the economist the connections by which the disbursements spread and suggest to him the path through which stabilizing phases may become effective. So number fourth use, economic theory and business study show the relationship between variables like price and quality, demanded advertising expenditure and sales promotions, measures, etc. The measure of coefficient of correlation is a relative measure of change. So what is the need for correlation? So correlation gives a meaning to construct. Correlational analysis is essential for basic psychoeducational research. Indeed, most of the basic and applied psychological research is correlational in nature. The finding characteristics of psychological and educational tests like reliability, validity, item analysis, etc. Next is what next need, testing whether certain data is consistent with hypothesis. So next need, predicting one variable on the basis of knowledge of other or others. So next need, building a psychological and educational models and theories. So many types of correlation should we can study in that. So correlation chapter number 1, positive correlation. When the increase in one variable, that is x, is followed by a corresponding increase in the other variable, that is y, the correlation is said to be positive correlation. The positive correlations range from 0 to plus 1. The upper limit is, that is plus 1, is the perfect positive coefficient of correlation. Next is negative correlation. If on the other hand the increase in one variable, that is x, results in a corresponding decrease in the other variable. That is why the correlation is said to be negative correlation. The negative correlation ranges from 0 to -1. The lower limit giving the perfect negative correlation. The perfect negative correlation indicates that for every unit increase in one variable, there is a proportional unit decrease in the other. Next is zero correlation. Zero correlation means no relationship between the two variables, that is x and y. That is, the change in one variable x is not associated with the change in the other variable, that is y. For example, body weight and intelligence show size and monthly salary, etc. The zero correlation is the midpoint of the range, that is -1 to +1. So next type of correlation, linear correlation. Linear correlation is the ratio of change between the two variables either in the same direction or opposite direction, and the graphical representation of one variable with respect to the other variable is a straight line. So next is curvilinear correlation. So curvilinear correlation is the another situation. First, with increase of one variable, the second variable increases proportionately up to some point. After that, with an increase in the first variable, the second variable start decreasing. Next is the graphical representation of the two variables will be curved line. Such relationship between the two variables is termed as the curvilinear correlation. So we can already know the types of correlation. So students, you also find out some of the information given. You can find out it is a positive correlation, negative correlation or no correlation. So ನೀವೇ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. I can give one by one. Price of a commodity and its demand. So ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮಾಡಿಟಿಗೂ ಡಿಮಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಸೊ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ correlation. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಬಂಧವಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಮಾಡಿಟಿಗೂ ಡಿಮಾಂಡಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗೆ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಲ್ಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ರೈನ್ಫಾಲ್. ಮಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಕ್ಕೂ ಬೆಳೆಯ ಪ್ರಮಾಣಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಮಳೆ ಬಂದ ಹಾಗೆ ಸೊ ಬೆಳೆ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ಮಳೆಗೂ ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳೆಗೂ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಈಟನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಂಗ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್. So number of fruits eaten and hungry of person, what is the relationship? So it is a negative correlation. Next is number of units produced and fixed cost per unit. So already ನಾವು ಕಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ಹಾಗೆ ಸೊ ಫಿಕ್ಸೆಡ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟಿನ CPU ಅಥವಾ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ fixed cost per unit. Next is number of girls in the class and marks, number of girls in the class and marks of boys. I think there is no relation. ಹುಡುಗ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹುಡುಗರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸೇ ಬೇರೆ, ಹುಡುಗಿಯರ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸೇ ಬೇರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ there is no correlation. Next is age of husband and age of wife. That is called age of husband ಮತ್ತು ಏಜ್ ಆಫ್ ವೈಫಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೇಲ್ ಆಫ್ ವುಲನ್ ಗಾರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವಾತಾವರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ ಹಾಗೆ ವುಲ್ಲನ್ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಸೇಲ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಬಿಸಿಲು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ ಹಾಗೆ ಸೊ ವುಲ್ಲನ್ನಿನ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ಗಳ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತಾ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ correlation. Next is number of cows and milk produced. ಸೊ ಕೌಸಿಗೂ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸಿಗೂ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೌಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದ ಹಾಗೆ ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಕೌಸು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಮಿಲ್ಕ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ಲೇಷನ್. ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್, ತೂಕಕ್ಕೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿಶಕ್ತಿಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯಾದ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. ತೂಕ ಇರುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸುಳ್ಳು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ತೂಕಕ್ಕೂ ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತಿಕೆಗೂ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋ correlation. Next is advertisement expenditure and sales value. So we are the commerce and management student. You can already know advertisement expenditure is an essential expenditure for the sales. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಟೈಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗೆ ಸೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್ ಕಾರ್ರಿಲೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. So if any doubts and reference, so you can refer the website. So I can give the in slide and Ramachandra Business Statistics, Himalaya Publishing House. Okay, thank you students.